Good morning, Bobcats. Today we're going to cover some information that will help you create a strong password for your Spring Branch ISD accounts. In the past, you've used your lunch number to log into Spring Branch computers, but because of a large number of security breaches, SBISD wants all middle school and high school students to create their own strong password. Your username will remain the same. Sorry, you won't get to choose that. If you're unsure what your username is, you can find that on your schedule or ask your teacher for help. So many things that we use on a daily basis require some type of password and/or PIN code. Everything from banking and debit cards, social media accounts and email, to our cell phones and website logins. How do you know if your password really is secure? Many people think of a very simple password so that they can remember it easily. But simple passwords, like those you see here, are easy for hackers to crack. Please never ever use password as your password. As you sit contemplating what your new password will be, listen to a few tips that will help you make a strong and secure password. Longer passwords are harder to crack than short ones. Spring Branch requires that yours be a minimum of 8 characters, however, it can be longer. They also recommend that you use a combination of capital and lowercase letters, numbers, and/or symbols. Another tip is to use some combination of unrelated words. Something like this would be difficult for someone to guess, like frog, hubcap, cupboard, or runner, camera, glue, string. All words, you can see how the uppercase and lowercase have been figured into this. Another one would be to use your favorite phrase, lyric, or quote. So for example, don't stop believing, or if you're a Dr. Seuss fan, the more that you read, the more things you will know. And you can see how the second one, or actually both of them, incorporate the recommendations from SBISD with upper and lower case, as well as some type of symbol. An even stronger password could be developed using your favorite phrase, lyric, or quote by using mnemonics. Take the first letter of each word of one of your favorite phrases or lyrics, and if you look at the example I have, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I used the first letter of each, capitalized the first and last one, and then added the question mark, and now it would be an SBISD approved password. You can also do it where you take a phrase such as shake it like a Polaroid picture, and then it could be a word that you could say, like sissy lap. Another one would be to mix up letters and numbers. Here I chose a short phrase and substituted some numbers that resemble the letters, like number 1 for I, 3 for E, 4 for A, and 5 for S. And you can almost see that that says ice cream and scuba diver. Last, make sure that you choose some kind of theme that will make it memorable for you. As a tennis player, I might want to use some combination of tennis terms for my password, and then I can create variations of that theme for different accounts. While you are making your final decisions, please remember a few important points. Your password must be at least 8 characters. Spring Branch does recommend combining capital and lowercase letters with numbers and/or symbols. Make sure you have spelled it correctly, unless of course you are deliberately spelling it wrong, like putting a Z in place of an S. Make sure it's school appropriate and will not get you into trouble if you have to repeat your password to your teacher or to the help desk. If at any time you forget your password or feel like your account has been compromised, you will need to call the help desk to reset your password. Now, each of you will need to get a piece of paper and something to write with. Fold your paper in half. On the top half, please write your first and last name and the password that you have chosen. Again, be sure to spell it correctly. Now, repeat that on the bottom half so it looks identical. First and last name and the same password. Show this piece of paper to your advisory teacher for confirmation and to make sure you've done it accurately. They will keep the top half and you will take the bottom half with you. When you get to your ELA class, your teacher will have you log in and set up your new password. They will keep the other half of the piece of paper and you will need to write your password in your agenda or maybe create a note on your phone if you have it with you. Do not at any time share your password with your friends.